Flowplant was established about 40 years ago. We're an OEM. We manufacture high-pressure pumps and pumping solutions for customers all across the world. We export to about 80 countries. We supply mainly the oil and gas industry and the water industry, but also industrial processing. Our customers range from blue chip companies like Rolls-Royce, Subsea 7, Jaguar Land Rover, Dynarod and all of the water companies, to small independent manufacturers who use our pump in their systems. What's special about Flowplant is the fact that we have done this for, as I say, 40 years. And we are a company that can not only supply standard pieces of equipment, but also bespoke equipment. We have a team of engineers that can take a customer's problem and find the solution for that, working with the customer in partnership in order to be able to find the best and most efficient solution. Hydraulics generally is thought of as an oil-based discipline, but in fact water can be used to do exactly the same kind of things. So we would use a high-pressure pump in an application to open lock gates with an intensifier, for example, or to run a process application in a steel mill or in a car plant. Generally, because they operate at high pressures, they're used for things like industrial cleaning, so at 4,000 psi up to 15,000 psi, which is our range. You can do things like billet descaling, cleaning of drains and sewers, and also specialist process applications, water hydraulics, that kind of thing. The 315 is a new departure for us. Traditionally, van packs, as we call them, have gone into 3.5-ton vans, which are much larger than the Vito, which we're putting that one into. This is designed to fit in a smaller van. The van obviously governs the amount of money people have to spend on the capital equipment, and so the smaller the van we can put our equipment into, the less it costs for the customer. We've also done a number of significant upgrades on this, and we've got some really interesting options. For example, we've got a tracking system that we can put on this machine, and that gives you both location for the equipment, and it also allows us to give the customer conditional-based servicing rather than periodic servicing. Conditional-based servicing is a situation where typically you'd say to a customer, you need your pump serviced every year or every 18 months, and we'd have a service cycle. Condition-based servicing means that we can track the number of hours the equipment does and make the service at the optimal point. So if it doesn't do much work in a year, you don't need to service it every 12 months. If it does a lot of work, then you might want to service it every 3 months, and that allows us to keep it at the optimal performance. Where we're positioning ourselves is we're trying to be as innovative as possible in our product. Our customers are quite demanding. They require us to innovate the product on a regular basis and to work with them closely. In the old days, it used to be a much more adversarial supplier-customer approach to things. Our customers are much more interested in partnerships now and working with us in order to find the solutions that they want. We've got nice people. Our customers like us, and we're also very good technically. And so we're easy to deal with, and the customers get what they need.